the Chinese Communist Party. So we stand with Ukrainian people, and we support peace, freedom, and rule of law. And so we're not the Chinese Communist Party.
So you are based in Europe or China?
So our rescue operation and the entire effort was sponsored by the Rule of Law Foundation, headquartered in New York.
New York?
Yeah, New York. And so all of our the volunteers, we're from the new federal state of China. So there are people from Spain, Italy, Canada, US, from all over the world. And so we're the real Chinese people taking down the Chinese Communist Party, because the Chinese Communist Party is the root cause of the global disasters and the humanitarian crisis. So this is why taking down the Chinese Communist Party is the only way to secure peace, freedom, and rule of law. And which Japanese media are you from? Okay, yeah. So 这是日本的财经新闻。What you hear?
Yeah, I thought that you are the Chinese origin, so maybe the government sent totally different.
Totally different. We're not sent by the Chinese government. Nobody elected the Chinese Communist government to be the representation of the Chinese people. The Chinese Communist Party, they don't represent the Chinese people. And in fact, they're causing all the disasters and the humanitarian crisis. So we're taking them down. So we're not from the communist China.
But people think now that Russia and China is a really close friend now. So and fighting against Ukraine. Such an image is now expanding. It's a pity thing.
Yeah. So like you said, it's a pretty thing that the Chinese Communist Party they try to portray the Chinese people in a terrible light. They want to represent the Chinese people, but they don't. So this is why we are here. We're trying to tell the international community that the Chinese Communist Party, they don't represent the Chinese people. We are not only completely independent from them, but we're also going to take them down.
But I suppose that even in the foreign countries, the communist or maybe the ambassador, embassy, is now servicing the local Chinese people.
So yes, like you said, the Chinese embassy and the Chinese consulate, they're trying to stop the Chinese people in Ukraine from being saved by a rescue effort. And the Chinese Communist Party, they are also trying to sabotage our rescue operation. They destroyed our QR code, and they destroyed our email box that was used to contact all the refugees. So the Chinese government, they're trying to destroy our rescue effort. Yeah.
There are some of the Chinese in Ukraine.
Yeah, there are. There are Chinese students in Ukraine. There are also Chinese people working there. So they need help because the Chinese government, they don't provide enough humanitarian support for these Chinese people. In fact, they charge a lot of money. They only rescue their own family and friends, but they don't rescue the Chinese students and many people. So this is why we are sending buses to Ukraine. So we have dispatched.
Are you sending buses?
Buses, yeah, buses. We have sent 36 buses in total, and we have rescued over 1,838 people from Ukraine. So 1838. Yes, most of them are.
So many people.
Yeah, so many people, and then most of them are Ukrainians, like women and children, but also Chinese students, Chinese people, and we also rescued 98 orphans, like young children from an orphanage in Nicole, Ukraine. So we brought all those children safely to Poland, and we arranged the Spanish Foundation to find each child a safe, warm, and happy home. So
they went to Spain.
Yeah, Spain, Barcelona.
Ah,
yeah, Barcelona.
Yeah.
So this is a international multilateral collaboration between the Rule of Law Foundation, the new federal state of China, the Ukrainian government, the Polish government, and a Spanish foundation and human rights lawyer. So we work together to bring those children out of the war zone in Ukraine and send them to Barcelona. And so besides that, we're continuing the bus service. In addition to that, we have the biggest tent in the Ikuma refugee center. So this is the big tent, and over that one, that's the biggest tent, most well equipped. So I'm happy to take you around. So we have coffee. We have freshly grounded coffee. We have hot tea, water, milk.
And you stay here?
No, we provide
accommodation.
Yeah, we provide accommodation. So there are people sleeping there because we provide 24/7 warmth, electricity, so that we host many people who need to stay overnight. But most of the refugees we host in this tent are women and children.
So you provide accommodation, the food
And the baby diaper, kids corner, and even dogs food because pet.
Yeah.
You know, we have pets, dogs and cats, and we have pet food as well. Yeah. Would you like me to show you? Let's go. Okay. So this is one tank. And that's the big one.
This is all you brought from the.
So this is the donation given by people from the international humanitarian aid and also private citizens from Italy, from Netherlands, Germany, France, and Italy. So people from the nearby countries, they're all coming here to support. We stand with the Ukrainian people.